going to have Omoyele Sowore tonight. So I'm inviting you to set your time notification. Join us with your questions and what have you. Sowore will be in the house. Omoyele Sowore political. Yeah, and you are invited. Everyone is invited. So this is me in Glasgow. Though getting myself ready at the same time, eh, I'm on the road. I will have a few chats with you while I drive. So I'm going to show you the, no, sorry, I'm going to show you the, what do you call it, route. Okay, so give me a second. Right, open the camera around. Yeah. So if you have a chance of joining us later, tonight, where Sowore will come and tell us how it's been when Nigeria took away his citizenship. We want to hear from him. Just yesterday, at Mazin Amdekano's trial, Omoyele Sowore's life was attempted on by paid government agents and so many other things that you love to ask. The rice pyramid, the fake rice pyramid. Yeah, me inviting you to probably have to check whether you are buying food and wherever you watch. And why not? Don't mind my music, right? Kind of music. I like it. Wow. Baba was off. Very sorry. I've just been told that you couldn't hear me. So sorry about that.
Waiting for Perry.
So sorry that you couldn't probably hear me all this while that I've been talking. It's mental. Anyway, so I said I'm inviting you. I'm inviting you to join us when Omoyele Sowore will be showing up on Mayegun's Diary later tonight. So let me know if you can hear me now. Okay? Let me know. Somebody asking, why am I driving on the wrong side of the road? It's not the wrong side. It's the right side because I'm driving on the UK road. If you get what I mean.
Paired.
So sorry if you have not been hearing what I've been saying, okay? So I'm inviting you to join us later tonight where Omoyele Sowore
will be with us on Mayegun's Diary Political. We're going to talk about the action of Nigeria taking away his citizenship. Yeah. We are also going to talk about what happened to him yesterday in Abuja, where they have always been attempting, there is always an attempt on his life by the government-sponsored agents, you know what I mean? So, and this is me doing my invitation, telling you that it's going to be a very wonderful night. A lot to be shared and discussed. So if you are watching me from Nigeria, it's going to look like I'm driving on the wrong side of the road, okay? So our cars here are right-hand drives, not left. Therefore, we stay on the left. So your hand drive is left, so you stay on the right. And you can also use this opportunity to see around. If this is the first time you're watching Mayegun on the road. So this is Glasgow. It's quite busy right now because I think they call it rush hour, where people are going back from work or coming back from work, going home. Both sides. So we are going to expect Sowore to give us a bombshell tonight, as usual. So I'm telling you not to miss it, okay? So I'm inviting you over. So the time is 9 p.m. Nigerian time, 10 p.m. 8 p.m. UK time. So there's a lot. But anyway, Mokuna, feed your eyes. If you are watching me from Nigeria, this is not a video to compete with you. It's not a competition, okay? It is a video to show you that, number one, you deserve better, but only if you believe that you deserve better, then you ask for better. So if you continue to take mediocrity, if you continue to support mediocrity, criminals, you are likely never going to have the real things of life that makes you human. Infrastructures, you know what I mean? Not indebtedness, basic, devaluation of your currency and the rest of all those things. They make you, they will bring you at par with what they call the third world country. And Nigerians kind of claim to be very, very proud people. So look around you and see that it doesn't take a miracle to fix your road, not a miracle. To fix your government, first you fix your government, you fix your election, you fix things that gives power to people that decide for you. But when you continue to dash away that power, all of this will continue to look like, oh boy, you know how many of you are planning to japa in 2022? The money they should use to build this for you, maintain it, keep you safe, so that evil spirits will not be drinking your blood on terrible road, as they say. Witch doctors will not be having control over your lives. because you have to pray for evil spirit to be away from the road and all that stuff. When the evil spirit is the government.
This one matter of your mind. Carry the touch like every corner. Okay, some people be they holla say they want the power. Them promise us say we go get light and power. Them hustle so they can't get the power. But now they know they do anything with the power. Every day, dollar just they get higher power. See them talk say make me off mine. But thank God say my head don't come. So my people make you ladder. Yo yo, my head don't come. Yo yo. My people make me shout, oh, yo, yo, I am to the come, oh, yo, yo. I am to the man of the masses, yo, yo, I am to the come, oh, yo, yo. I am to the politics, oh, yo, yo, I am to the come, oh, yo, yo.
This one, no day of a mind.
Person when they do evil, no one make person talk. Them say that man today talk.
Fake government that you have in Nigeria, fraudulent government, where they show you party rice. All of you actually understand what is meant by party rice. Party rice are rice that still have all those shells. You know, they still have all this thing on it, right? Unprocessed. And the president of Nigeria, there is nowhere in the world that you will see rice pyramid anymore. There's no pyramid anymore for rice. Nobody bag rice and display them in the open. People are building silos. Countries are building silos for agricultural storage. Nigeria is displaying paddy rice as achievements. Now who do this thing to all of you now? Suffering and smiling. Suffering and smiling. Telling yourself that those who are telling you to stop are going to regret. I mean, it's crazy that you are doing same thing again and again and you are expecting a different result. And all of a sudden, when the repercussion comes or the consequences, when the poverty hits and all of that, you will begin to turn yourselves to God advocate, God's lawyers, who understand hellfire and heaven and the rest of that. Doing same thing again and again and expecting a different result is a sign of insanity, they say. Build road, they will not go build roads. They will be building one road for 10, 15 years. And all of you will still continue to praise them. You hear that Sanwo-Iku was in America to go and buy you 2 trains. Now, their media are feeding on that already. Their hysteria is winding up. But guess what? Well, they went to America to spend their 45 billion naira. 45 billion naira is, and they were spending it on 2 coaches of trains, right? 45 billion. That's around the $100 million. Now, the coach they want to buy or they went to buy in America is a used one. 10 years ago, it's 10 years old, okay? Used one. Now, 10 years ago, the current owner selling the trains to Lagos, they bought the train for $59 million, the 2 coaches. Lagos borrowed money, $100 million, to go and buy that used train after 10 years. And your media is already on it. The hype is massive. Almost see, blah, 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 blah. Now, who do you this? Now do yourself. Now do yourself.
Wow. suppose talk through to power down of mind. And if we talk, now 500,000 Osama us call am hate speech. But fear not, my ego don't come. Ingo torchlight every corner, nooks and cranny of all these bad people where they spoil our country. So my people make me laugh. My people make me laugh. I have put them from out of the masses. I have put them from I have put them political. I have put them from this one not the off in mind. Candidates like that.
They call it common sense. Imagine me driving since there is no roadblock, there is no checkpoint, there is no Fulani kidnappers, terrorists on the road. I don't have to worry about anything other than my speed and watch the road. But in Nigeria, in Yoruba land, if I want to travel from Lagos to Ibadan, yeah, I will begin to have to be careful now. Am I not supposed to be? And that's supposed to be Yoruba land because I could get kidnapped. And that's actually a good one because I could get killed. But you are all jumping up for gala, jumping up for that. Abi, enu elewa yen.
They take money in pocket. Woman begin get the street they hawk. Still them talk say make me not talk, but thank God say my head don't come. So my people make you laugh. My head don't come. My people make you shout. My head don't come. Man of the masses.
And to some of you who are patriotic Nigerians from abroad, I have told many of you many times, you see all these places, I consider them as borrowed places. Time changing, the time is changing, a lot is changing. That you are a British citizen or you are an American, the way the world is going, they will always remind you where you come from. Now, where you come from is burning down. And because you are in safety place in America, in the UK, in Canada, and wherever you are, when they talk about all these problems, you tend to be a patriotic Nigerian from abroad. But guess what? One day, you probably will find yourself driving like this on Lagos-Ibadan Expressway. Then the truth will likely hit you then that this is not a competition. This is life and death matter. If you don't treat it that way and you let that get wasted on political association, which is pretty much selfish, one day you may not be lucky like those who haven't been lucky.
Wow, people were supposed to talk through to power down of mind. And if we talk, now 500,000 Osama us call them hate speech. But fear not, my ego don't come. Ingo torchlight every corner, nooks and cranny of all these bad people where they spoil our country.
So I'm inviting you, if you have the time tonight, just join us. We hope that the Nigeria network will not be a big issue tonight. Sowore is going to be on Mayegun's Diary Political. Me, I get my own questions. You probably have yours. So it's going to be with us for more than 60 minutes, probably 90 minutes, which is 1 hour, 30 minutes. So join the conversation. I mean, you know, maybe you can learn 1 or 2 things. Maybe you can actually have a clue how to deal with the mess that they have put Nigeria. I don't live in Nigeria, right? Many of us don't, but we have families there. Apart from having families, yeah, many of us probably, when you left Nigeria, you dreamt of a day that when you finally become successful, you would possibly take your family home, show them around where you grew up, your childhood, the people, the community and all that. Now you have to think it twice. So that is why it is deceitful for anyone to be claiming to be patriotic Nigeria from abroad, telling people that their problem will go away as long as they support the same system that created the problem. Nothing changes until we change. And part of the change we should all try to embrace is the fact that a system that brought this much hardship, death, division, and all of this, yeah, that system can never, ever bring you peace. It can never bring you progress. No matter what they say to you, it won't. Now, you can then say, okay, we don't want this system anymore. So there's nothing wrong in that, because sooner or later, you and I will likely become the victim of the same system. Everything you read about Nigeria, this person kidnapped, that person kidnapped, it can be any one of us, anytime.
Some people make you shout, oh, yeah, yeah. My good and come, oh, yeah, yeah. Some people make you shout, oh, yeah, yeah. My good and come, oh, yeah, yeah. I want to come man of the masses, yeah, yeah. My good and come, oh, yeah, yeah. My good diary political, yeah, yeah. My good and come, oh, yeah. This man, a day of your mind, yeah, yeah. My good and come.
You see, here in Scotland, yeah, when Tifnumbu said he was going to pay the examination fee, final year examination fee of your children, and many people were like, they don't, what to do? Do you get that now? In Scotland, education is free from primary school to university level. Free if you are Scottish, if you are British, and you come to Scotland here, yeah, your education, your children education, free. In fact, as a student, you still get some allocations. Yeah, they give you some allocations, some allowances to, to get you through, what do you call it, your studies. So Tifnumbu, who knows that if not because of what they have made that place, yeah, because in this same UK, university education is not free. In London, in England, okay? So when you talk about people deciding their own fate, deciding their own affair, in UK, the Scottish people decide their own affair to some extent, including the type of education they give to their children. Very, very beautiful and fantastic. Yeah? But they are using the education campaign in Nigeria for poverty. Oh, let us help the poor people. Oh, the poor people who pay the school fees of your children. I mean, who pay the exam fees. So who's going to pay the school fees? Eh? The poor children, the poor mothers. Abi? That is what you call GBT. GBT. So now on a choice. They tell you to come they tell you to come back home. Come back home and do it for us. You say, una so na dump reach. Does somebody need to come back home and do it? Okay, fine. You want people to come back. Sowore is at home right now. Why do you choose to kill him? Why do you want to kill him? You're asking people to come back home. They say they have idea. Oh, all of you say you have idea. Come back home. Sowore came back. Una won't kill him. You on citizen him. I think at the citizen in the color. Like, meanwhile, you all know what you are doing, You know what you are doing very, very well. You are all, you make majority of you are accomplices. You are accomplices in the chicanery. You are accomplices in the terrible, deteriorated contraption. So that's why you are all willing to kill anybody who you considered as a threat to your murderous leaders. Do you get that now? Sorry, my system short. So that's me back now. I'm almost where I'm going anyway. So I don't know if you can still see me. But so Sowore is coming, is joining us tonight. And you are absolutely free to come and make your own anyway, so we imagine here. So yeah, he was saying. Ayé fún ọ sọ pé wọ́n ò pẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀. Ayé fún ọ sọ pé wọ́n ò pẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀. Oníkan ṣáàtì ṣe ìgbélẹ̀ wọ́n ará ìlú gbé wọn débẹ̀ o. Ayégun ti dé. Ó wọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì í. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Ìjọba ti ní time, ẹjọ́ ìwà lálẹ́. Kì máa ṣeré, ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe fẹ́. Kì máa ṣeré, ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe fẹ́. Ẹni bá ti lẹ́bọ̀ lẹ́bù. Ọ̀nà bá jẹ́ èrò kàṣà ìlú wá sí ìta. Ayé kò sí dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Ayé kò sí dé. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí o ṣe. Tẹnitẹni ọmọ Máyégún ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú màmá ní ọmọ náà ń ṣọ́ ẹ̀ bá kẹ̀lẹ́ bù. Ọmọ lè tó ẹni tó ọ̀tá ìlú màmá ní wọ́n ṣe máa ṣọ́ra kó sì máa tẹ̀lé. Ìpínlẹ̀ kan wọ́n mọ̀ sí ṣe ráwọn ní tó ti bẹ̀rù tí wọ́n gbọ́dọ̀ sì mọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀. Ọ̀kan lọ́mọ bájẹ́ ló fẹ́ jẹ ògbọ́dọ̀ jẹ. Mo ti dọ́gba lórí abínú ẹni mo sì máa fòyà. Àìṣíwọ́ lu ní ẹnìkan ìgbó ìjẹyìn lábàárà gbogbo ẹni tó bá dánwò á kábùkù. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì o. Ẹni bá ti ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ̀ lóye bí wọ́n ti rà ó. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Ẹ pàdé wa lórí Máyégún Diary lálẹ́. Come on Máyégún Diary tonight. Where Sowore is going to be on the Sowore is going to be in the house. So I'm inviting you.
Wow, people wey suppose talk to power don come find. And if we talk, na 500,000 dem go sama us call am make speed.
The time is 8 p.m. If you are going to be watching from Nigeria, the time is going to be 9 p.m. And if you know how to work the time out from any other places, just use this time variance and then differences to set yourself up. Sowore is coming, and it's gonna be fun. Tell them, every corner. Máyégún gonna come. Bàjẹ́, àbámúra wa later, as usual, eh?
Every day, just they get